Hi guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone today? Ooh, I got my reheated coffee here, about 3 times reheated coffee. Hopefully that'll stay warm. You mamas know how that is. Ooh. Thank y'all so much for supporting me yesterday. I had a bad day. I wasn't feeling well. I stayed in bed most of the day. But today I'm feeling better. So I thought I could film a quick cash stuffing for you guys before my son gets home from school. The dad was off today. My hubby was off today, so he went to pick up my oldest son from school. You know, Friday's their early day. And my youngest son is in the bed, sick with a fever. We hope that he picked it up from the baby because she had a small fever about 3 days. We weren't sure if she was sick or teething or allergies. But I hope he didn't pick it up from school because that's when it's a bad one. And I'm sure it's going to go through the house. So I hope it's not a bad one. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, Amanda Budgets, for sending people over. I got several new subscribers. So welcome to my tiny budget. Let's see what we have this week. I had 60, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 that I broke into smaller bills. I got that from my side hustle. I helped my daughter 3 days this week, babysitting and doing light cleaning. She works at a car dealership. She cleans at night at a car dealership. And I helped her, and then I babysitted the baby. So I got $60 this week, and then these are ones left over from the kids' lunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1. That makes $71 this week. Let's see what we can do with it. I think everything gets a little bit. All right. Starbucks coffee. I'm going to put 3 in here. Normally, you guys know I like to put 6 at a time, as you see, but I only got 3 this week. So I used to save this to get myself a Starbucks like gift card, but I go to Starbucks so rarely that I decided just to use this as a mini savings challenge. And when it gets to 90, I'll just add it to my debt snowball. So this is just a mini debt snowball savings challenge here. Starbucks is just not convenient for me, and it's so expensive. I go just a few times a year, maybe 2 to 4 times tops, especially on my birthday. You get a free drink no matter what size. Oh, and I forgot this 20 here. I got this from Side Hustle last week, and I didn't need it for stuffing, so I saved it for this week. So we're going to break it down at the end and use it for those last few envelopes that I don't have money for. Okay, my oldest son. I got to follow my notes very carefully today because of the small amount. It's not normal, my normal number, so I don't want to mess up. Oldest son, I don't have anything for him. Debt snowball, I have 6 for that. How's y'all's week gone? I hope you had a nice week. Next week is the last week before Thanksgiving. So I hope you guys are doing well at your job and wrapping everything up and looking forward to Thanksgiving. My week went pretty well. I had a couple of good days and a couple of like okay days. And then I had that one bad day yesterday, but that's normal for MS. And I haven't got a call back from the last interview that I did at this retail store. They were supposed to be doing my background check. And I have not got a call back yet. $10 for my oldest son. I'm going to leave it right here though, because I'm working on a 30 in this one. I'm hoping that don't take too long. Let me get a sip. It's been about a week, so I'm hoping that that gets done soon, because background check shouldn't take too long. Speaking of background check, I had to resubmit my background check for Uber Eats because it had been a little while since I did it. And they said it would take a few days, like 1 to 3 days. But I looked in their little portal today and it's already done. So, since today's Friday, I figure about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, we'll go out and we'll do a little Uber Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We won't do a lot because I'm not sure if I can physically do a lot, but I do want to make at least $50 or $60. I would like to make 60. That's not too hard on a weekend. Maybe I'll make 100 my goal. But I like to make at least 60 because that's 2 credit card payments. So that's 2 bills that would get paid if we do that. So that's my plan today. I think I have $5 for the kids' room. Yeah. So $45. That's what I mean when I get upset about these folders. I save so long. You guys know how long I've been saving for my son's mattress, and then it's $45. And you need like $200 to $400 for a mattress. $200 for a twin probably, which is what he sleeps on. What was I saying? Oh, and I had to redo my car insurance and my, what's that other thing? Car insurance and registration. That's it. But that was just instant. I had to take a picture of it. So I'm ready to do that little side hustle. That'll help us out a little bit. So I try to help my daughter when she needs help so that I can make 20, 40, or 60, somewhere in there, extra side hustle dollars a week. I have 5 for my oldest son. For my newbies, this is just like his allowance. I just save until he wants something. Alright, this is for my tiny house, a little shed I want in the backyard. I have $5 for that today. Did I put it in there already? No. I gotta pull it first before I color or I'll forget. Okay. Alright, these little squares right here that are blank, I'm just using them as $5. I wanted to save for this bigger 30, but that would take a while, so I'm just going to skip it and do the smaller ones. Like these bees right here are $40. Those would be the last ones I do. They're just too expensive. But I'd love to get one of those little sheds that cost about $2,000 from Lowe's to make myself a little tiny house. So I have $125 in there now. This may take forever, but it's my dream. What lady don't want a she shed? A clean, quiet space in their backyard where no one is allowed in there but me. Oh, sounds like heaven. Okay. MS Doctor, I have 5 for that. 10 and 5 and 5, okay. I think I'll condense this 20, and I'll break down those 10s too. 20, 25, 30, okay. I don't go back until like, I think February, March, somewhere in there, so hopefully I'll have enough money by then. Okay, my Hands and Band Savings Challenge, I have $6 for that right here. Let me make sure. Yeah, $6. And then this is $7 that was left over from the fall festival that I went ahead and put in here so that we are finished with these. Now I can start coloring again. So I'm excited to be caught up on this one so I can color again. For my newbies, you'll wonder why I'm using this penny savings challenge for dollars. I just don't like using change in my savings challenge, so I just round up. I've had this forever, and I just wanted to use it. So, for example, that's $6, and this one will be $7. So I just round up on that. It's just a fun way to save. Hands and Bands no longer does a YouTube channel or savings challenges, but since I have this envelope, I just decided to use it for an extra way to save a little money. Okay. All right, we have 2 5s here, so let's condense that down even further. I wish I had another 5, but I don't want to do ones, so. All right, so far we have 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. All right, $36. This is just another way to save for tuition. That's a fun way for me to save. Okay, maybe that won't fit in there. All right, good girls. I have $6 for Rio. Thank you guys that I bought my Good Girls. I sold 2. I sold 1 Good Girls Savings Challenge and 1 Fast and Furious Savings Challenge on my Etsy. So thank you to everyone who bought those. I hope you guys enjoy them. Please tag me or whatever so I'll know what you're using it for. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Whoops. This is supposed to be $50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Perfect. Perfect, guys. Perfect. Okay, so $50 in here for Rio. This is for a debt snowball as well. When it gets to 100, I'll pull it out and put it on a debt snowball. So we'll be starting this new one here next time. I like these little $2 ones. It's easy for me to get ahead if I only have $2 that week. I try to put 6 in at a time for Rio, but if I only have 2, it still works. So we completed this. It will go in my completed. I have a large sandwich bag that I put all my completed ones in so I can look back at them just for fun sometimes. $50. Cute, huh? Alright, done with that. Thank you, Rio. I need to rewatch Good Girls. I love that show. I love all the characters, honestly. I think the girls are so funny, and I love Rio, and I even like the husband. Even though he was a slime ball, he did grow on me at the end. Okay, I have $3 for YouTube. I got enough 20 subscribers, so I'll put in $1 for each 10 and $1 for taxes. 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Okay, I think I can break down this 10. $45, so we almost got 50 in there. That's half of 100, which I'll use this on my debt snowball because I don't believe I'm going to have to pay taxes this year. I think YouTube is taking out taxes. That's what it looks like when I get my YouTube check. And if you make less than $600, I don't believe you have to pay taxes. And I definitely made less than that this year, considering I only got 4 YouTube checks this year. But all 4 of those YouTube checks went on a debt snowball, and they helped me zero out my JCPenney bill. So thank you guys so much for watching my ads. That's what gives us money around here on YouTube. So we're $50 into 100, and that will be going on my debt snowball if I don't have to pay taxes. I'm going to look into that at the end of the year when they send you your, whatever that tax form name is. I can't think of it right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But if I don't have to pay taxes, that will go on debt snowball, and we will start over again for next year. Okay, school shoes. I have 5 for that, I believe. 20, 25, 30, 35. Not nearly enough for school shoes. Ooh. Okay, kids' birthdays. I have 6 for that. We do have a winter birthday coming up. It is my daughter. She'll be 17 this year. So next year she'll be a grown-up. I believe she's wanting to move out like a crazy person, but if she does, I'll just let her go on and be a grown-up, and she'll be back. She'll be back. but she turned 17 this year. She's got a job. I'm very proud of her. And she's doing her schoolwork online. She's going through those angsty teenage years, but she's doing a good job. We're trying to still get her health in check. She's got a couple of doctor's appointments coming up in January to check on her thyroid and parathyroid and blood work and all that good junk. So hopefully we'll get all that figured out this year once she's 17, before she's a grown-up. Okay, let's see how much we have in kids' birthdays. I did put that in there, I know, because I have $1 left. 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Okay, so that's not a lot of money, but that is enough to take her out to lunch. So we'll keep collecting this here. And then after that, we have a long break of no birthdays, a long break. So thank goodness. The next birthday after that is mine. All right, we're out of money. So that's what I'm going to use these last 5 here. 5, 10, 15, 20 of my side hustle money to put in the other envelopes here. Let's see. So I definitely want to put 5 in my birthday. I'm saving for my birthday, so there'll be no excuses when my birthday comes and we have money to do something. Because again, my husband is not good at planning ahead. 20, 40, 45, 50, 55 bucks. That's pretty good. My goal is 100 for this envelope, maybe. I also found this beautiful little thing someone had sent me a while ago, and I just had nowhere to put it. So it was so pretty, I thought I'd put it in my little birthday thing. Okay, home decor, I may skip that to see what else we got here. Bath and Body, I'm definitely going to put 5 in there. For you guys that like Bath and Body, they're doing their whole store $5 sale, where everything is $5. Normally that's where I go. That's when I save and I go to get our shampoo that we use. I usually stock up on the shampoo during this whole store $5 sale. It only comes about once a year, but we have some left. So I don't need to do that right now. So I'm just going to keep saving in this envelope until we're out, or I need some body wash, body sprays. I have plenty of those, so might as well not just keep buying and wasting money until you actually need them. I did put the 5 in here, right? I hope so. Okay, and then I'm going to skip this one because I had been adding dollars in here as I had extra dollars from their school lunch and stuff. I had been adding random change in here because I'm trying to get this done by the end of the year so it can go on my debt snowball, which I'm working on buckle right now. I just spilled my coffee all over my weekend t-shirt. Okay. So we're doing good here. Y'all see I'm almost done with that. I hope to get that done by January, February, somewhere where I can go put this on my debt snowball. It's getting chunky. I need to break it down. So I'm not going to put anything there. I don't have a 20 for my son's tuition. I'm going to put $5 in here. I really want to... Oh, I'm not going to put it in here. I'm going to keep it on the outside because I'm working on this here. It's like a 20 or a 15. But I have $5 for my shoes. I really want to get them. I really need a pair of tennis shoes. $20, $30, $35. $35, $40. Okay. But maybe I'll have enough money to get them by next winter. Our winter is short here because I live in the South. It's only 2 to 3 months. And I have a couple pair of slippers I'm just going to wear and a pair of Crocs I'm going to wear throughout this winter. And then next winter I will order my Cadence tennis shoes that are adaptive shoes for people who have like MS or multiple sclerosis, you know, that have foot drop. So I'm really excited to order these so it'll help me walk when I'm outside the house. Okay, Subbies. I did have $1 for Subbies. I must have grabbed it and put it somewhere by accident. Let's see. I put 6 in here. Yeah, you guys saw what I did with that extra $1. I might have grabbed it when I did this. I don't know. I'll find it on the playback. I did have $1 for subbies because now that I've sent off my Christmas cards, I'm going to be saving for my next giveaway. Will be at 1,500 subscribers, and I'm at 1,300 and something now. So I will find that $1 and I'll put it right here. I will find it. On the playback, I'll see. I probably grabbed it unless I dropped it, but you guys will see what happened. I'll put it here off camera. Let me go back with my extra 5. We'll put it in home decor. I'm saving for a couch. I'll probably just have my husband buy a cheap old couch if he can while I continue to save. And then I'm going to buy my dream couch, which is really like, it's a set, you know, where it comes with like a couch and a table and cushions and all that stuff. So if he can afford a cheap old couch, he can go ahead and do that for me while I continue to save for my dream couch. Okay, I hope that candle looks okay. I may color it in a little bit here. Oh, that just looks awful. I made it ugly. Alright, while I fix that, I'll wrap it up here. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm glad that I was able to put a little bit in each. I'm still trying to find a job. The disability person, the unemployment person did call me today. I did call them back and leave a message, so hopefully I can get a hold of them, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere in there, so they can get my unemployment going until I find a job. I hope to hear back from that person with the retail job soon. If I don't, I'll use unemployment until I find a job or until my disability kicks in. Lord knows when that's going to be. And I will continue doing my side hustles, which is helping my daughter out, cleaning, light cleaning, babysitting. And I'm going to try to sign up for WAG because I can do like drop-ins to check on animals. And I could do short walks, like 20 minutes around the yard. Stuff like that. I think WAG is a good service for taking care of animals. And I'm going to try to do Uber Eats. So thank you guys for that suggestion. Someone gave me that suggestion last week with my questions. And I have forgotten about Uber Eats since I hadn't done it in so long. But I am still active on Uber Eats. So I will be trying to do that as a side hustle. So I'm surviving. So thank you guys for your support. Y'all really have helped me, you know, on my down days. Thank you for joining me with my small budget. Next week I'll be in my high priority binder. I hope I'll be able to scrape at least like $60 together or maybe more for that. We'll see. We're doing the best we can. Thank you guys. If y'all watched till the end, what should you give me today? Let's see. It's November. Let's see. We did a turkey before. What else can we do? Do they have another? What do they have for November? Do they have like do that turkey leg? Have y'all seen that turkey leg icon? That's funny. I'll know who watched till the end if y'all can find me a turkey leg, which is so random that people won't know why in the world y'all have chicken leg in my comments. That's funny. Okay, guys, if you can find me a chicken leg, post that today. That'd be funny. Thank you for watching. Please like and leave me a nice comment and hype my videos. Thank you, Amanda, so much for sharing my video. It always helps when you do. Thank you for you guys that send me super thanks. Just so you know that YouTube takes about 50% of those. I am appreciative for every dollar it gives me. But if you want to help me out and you don't have to send me money, just maybe do my playlist, just, you know, the last 10 or 20 videos and let them run all the way through because ads are how we get paid around here. So thank you guys. This is running long. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'm going to have my bonus video out on Tuesday. And then I'll see you guys on Friday. Thank you so much for the support. You guys keep me going. I love each and every one of you that come back every week. Bye-bye.